Hello, today I am hopping on with some fun projects that I have created using the Buttons Galore and More subscription box. I have used the backyard subscription box, and I have used it to create this really fun kind of nautical themed project. And I'm going to share some details of that with you guys in just a sec. But first, I wanted to talk a little bit about the subscription box. So if you're unfamiliar, you can go to their website and subscribe. You will receive a box of goodies every 45 days, and it can include sequins mixes, buttons, flatbacks, pearls, gems, all kinds of fun sort of embellishment pieces that really make your projects pop. So I am on their design team, and they did send me these items for free, but I have to tell you guys, I was using Buttons Galore and More long before they reached out to me. So they have some really excellent products, and I just love embellishing my projects with the things that they send me. It just makes it so cute and over the top. So today I am sharing this little, I guess we'll call it a loaded envelope pocket bag thing. That's the technical term. So I basically created a little nautical themed project. This year's or this month's backyard subscription box came with some red, white, and blue and gold embellishments, and some sequins mixes, and some sprinklets and things like that. And so since 4th of July is over, I thought, okay, how am I going to use these on future projects? And that's what I love about these subscription boxes, is that even though they may be seasonally themed, you can still use the items on projects throughout the entire year. So red, white, and blue made me think of nautical, especially during the summertime. I also want to point out that a lot of these items in this box could be used for Christmas. So definitely these red sprinkles here, and then these gold gems, and these white sequins, and then we've got some red buttons. Those would be perfect for Christmas crafting. So if you are starting your Christmas stuff here in July, this box would definitely be assisting you in that. In fact, I've used this on quite a bit of things that I have been working on for Christmas. So don't think that just because it's red, white, and blue, it has to be for 4th of July, because that is definitely not true. Okay, so let's dive in and see what I've used. I'm basically just going to walk you through what I've created and where I have used the Buttons Galore and More products to assist and embellish this really cute little pocket. So I cut this out with a die in my stash, and then I layered it up with this cute sort of nautical themed paper. I've got some die cuts on here that I've paper pieced, and I created this little shaker. Inside this shaker, I used the seashell mix, which came in the beach box. So this was the box that came before this backyard box, and you can see I'm still using it all summer long. It's basically blue, really pretty turquoise blue sequins, and then there are some shells in there as well. And so these were perfect for this project, so I just used those as the shaker inside this little seahorse. And I don't know if you can see that, if it's going to focus. There we go. So you can see the sequins mix in there. And then over here, I've included some of these dark blue flatback pearls. And so those came in this exclusive box here, and they are part of this these blue pearls. I need more hands. They're part of these blue pearls here. I'm going to take this lid off so we can see these better. There we go. And I love that it comes in this little, container so that I can keep it all organized. So although you can see one of my buttons jumped over to that side. Okay, so we've got these little blue pearls here. And then I have used some of the red buttons here. So I put a little red button there, a red button here. I've got a little red button here, and then a blue button. And all of those came in this little container. So super, super cute. I use these little pearl colored I guess flatbacks is what I would call them. They're called half pearls. That's what I should do, is just call them what they are. So I use these little half pearls. These are called snow capped. This was not part of the subscription box, but they did send this to me in a design box. And I love these things. To me, they are perfect for summer crafting because they look like bubbles in the ocean. They look like pearls. They're going to be perfect for Christmas crafting because they're going to go really well and look like snowflakes. The sky's the limit with these things. So I just kind of sprinkled those around. I do glue them on with my Barely Arts glue. So in case you're wondering, I just use my Barely Arts. I put a little glue on there and then put on my embellishment and let it dry. Now for the buttons, I typically hot glue those on because I want them to make sure they stay really well. And I'm typically making like 3D projects that are going to get handled quite a bit. So I want to make sure that they don't pop off. And since they're heavier embellishments, I typically use hot glue to put those down. And then I use these little red sequin sparkly rhinestones here on this anchor, and those came from this sequins mix right there. I just picked out the little circle shapes from that mix and then added them on here, and I think that turned out so super cute. I just love this thing. I just think it's a really fun take on, you know, a nautical project. I did create a little dangle over here, and I just used some things in my stash and you know, created a little dangle to give it some, you know, texture, I guess. Inside, I've created some little embellishments. So here I have these little summer flags. Uh-oh. Getting ahead of myself here. And I used, let me move this out of the way. I used these little blue half pearls from right here on each of these flags, and I just added them to the sides, and I think that just looks really cute. It just gives it, again, just some texture on these little banner flags. So those are really cute and fun. Okay, and then I created these little handbags here, and I used the little red rhinestones from that sequins mix in the corners of each one of these. So I think that turned out super cute. So I just put one in each corner. So you can see it just looks like a little brooch on there. It's so cute. It just adds a lot of texture to whatever you're making. Okay, and then I created these little shaker sunglasses. And let me see if I can get those. There we go. And I put these little rhinestones in the corners of each of the sunglasses. I use that red, white, and blue sequins mix. That is a box exclusive. I use that in these little sunglasses, and it fit in there perfectly. And then I use the little red buttons from the little box here. I'm going to tell you, you get a lot of mileage out of this box. I have created so many projects with this box, and I still have so much left. I mean, I have a ton of stuff left here. Look, I've got at least half or more of my sequins mix left here, and I have made quite a bit of stuff. So you really do get a lot in the box. Okay, so those are my little nautical themed projects. I have posted some pictures on Instagram. If you want a really close look, you can head over there and check them out. If you have any questions about Buttons Galore and more, feel free to reach out. I'm happy to answer your questions. And I hope you guys are having a great day, and I will talk to you later. All right, bye.